Hey everybody, I just got this the other day. This is my Emerson Super CQC-7. I've been wanting one for a while now. The regular, there's three different types of these, or three different sizes of these. You got they make a mini CQC-7, a regular CQC-7, and then they also make a Super CQC-7, which is the bigger one. This one, I originally wanted just the regular CQC-7, but the blade is only like 3.3 inches long. That's actually a little bit shorter than my liking. I usually like about a 3.5 inch blade. So I got the Super CQC-7, even though I kind of wish the handle, excuse me, I kind of wish the handle was a little bit smaller. I kind of like a good handle to blade ratio. So because the overall size of this, back up a little. The overall size of this is a fair amount larger than a large Sabenza, but the cutting edge is almost the exact same. It's not almost. Maybe a 16th. I don't know. It's pretty close. I think large Sabenza is like 3.65, which is 3 5/8, and then this is 3.75 maybe. 3.8? I think it's 3.8 inches. So it's not that bad. Maybe quarter inch max. Quarter inch bigger. It's a pretty nice knife though. It is very smooth. Smooth, but not, I would say smooth, kind of like the hydraulic smooth, kind of like a Sabenza, because it has a, it does have the, you probably ain't gonna see it, but just trust me, they're there. It does have two detents. It's got the normal detent ball right there on the lock bar, and then on the other side it also has one built into it. It's about right there in the scale that always exerts pressure on the blade, which I don't know why they do it. It's Emerson's thing, they do it. So even if you take pressure off this one, you're still, I don't know, there's always the detent putting pressure on the blade. Unlike a regular Sabenza, well, plain Sabenza, this would be a 21. You know, once I take tension off that lock bar, and the blade spring is pretty free. But on this Emerson, it's and the detent is actually pretty good. I don't really have a. The detent is pretty solid, but yet for some reason, and I'm actually usually thinking myself as really good at flicking knives open, I kind of suck ass at this one. I mean, unless I put a teeny bit of wrist action in there, which I hate doing. It does look fantastic though. This one has a stone wash. The flat is stone wash, and then the grind is actually polished chisel ground, flat on one side. A couple people do that. A lot of people hate that. I don't. It cuts. It don't really affect it. I don't think it really affects the cutting of it. I mean, damn. It's sharper than hell. This is probably the sharpest production knife I've ever. This is probably the sharpest knife I've ever gotten. Period. New. I mean, it is retardedly sharp. Retardedly sharp. Oh yeah, check that out. That was fantastic. First damn day I got it, the pocket clip was so dang tight. I took it off, unscrewed it, and then unscrewed the clip from the knife, and then put some vice grips on it, and then backed it off a little, like bent the pocket clip up a little, and then when I went to put it back on, I snapped the head off one of the Emerson screws. So I got just like a, just like a generic one in there now, except there's a torch bit. Kind of sucks. It looks ugly as hell. But I emailed Emerson up and said, hey man, you mind sending me a screw or two? You know, I popped the head off one, and they said, sure, no problem. I asked them if they could send a catalog with it. They said, yeah, no problem. So we'll find out. I ought to be here in a couple days. They seem to have really good customer service. Oh yeah, the lock bar on this was pretty sticky from the factory, but after a couple hundred openings at work, just bored, sitting around, it's really smooth now. It doesn't stick at all now. it slides up pretty smooth, and there's no play. It locks up tight. The wave works pretty well. I had a wave knife before. It was a Spyderco though, so kind of used to it. Used to learning how to do it. It's pretty nice. Blade CPM 154. Actually, no, I think it's just 154 cm. I think it's old school 154 cm, which is good. It's a fantastic steel. It's been around for a bit now, but it's still a very good steel. Awesome steel. Holds a pretty good edge. Not too hard to sharpen. Definitely easier to sharpen than S30V. I'm pretty impressed with this Emerson, man. This is my first Emerson. It seems pretty nice. The fit and finish is it's okay. It's not. That screw in there sticking out is my screw. That's not the Emerson screw. That's, if you can even see that. So that's not Emerson's fault. That's me. But it doesn't touch the blade when I close it, so I just left it. Damn, I don't care. Blade's a tiny off center, but it's not rubbing the scale. It's not that big of a deal. I kind of am a stickler for it, but it's, I mean, barely off center. I go like that, and now it's on center. But you're probably not gonna be able to see. But there's jimping right here. Yeah, you won't be able to see it. The jimping right here kind of has a rough finish to it. Like the G10 doesn't really match up with the titanium liners. But whatever. I mean, still a great knife. And this jimping, my only complaint, if I had two complaints about this knife, it would be the jimping on the blade. Really just for looks, I guess. I mean, doesn't really do much. The jimping right here is really good, really good. The jimping on the blade is too round. And then my other complaint, I guess the double detent just kind of prevents me from, maybe it's just me. I thought I was really good at flicking blades open. I mean, I can flick a damn sub-bends open really easy on the most part. Maybe it's the thumb disc. Maybe it's just me. Damn. I can usually flick a sub-bends open. Of course, as soon as I say that, I can't do shit. Yeah. Especially when you're trying to watch it on camera. Terrible. I'm editing that out. You'll never see that. I'm not editing it out. You'll see it. Oh well. Damn. It takes about 4 hours for me to post one on YouTube. I ain't editing it out. So be it. If you guys have any questions about anything, just email me or message me on YouTube. I'm pretty new to YouTube, so if you got any hits or tips helping me out with videos, please let me know. Alright, see ya.